here at Stout, I actually recruit for the admissions office. So typically I will meet with prospective students and their families and talk to them about the admission process and how to go about applying to UW-Stout. We offer approximately 44 undergraduate majors and approximately 20 graduate majors here at Stout. Basic requirements, we're looking for a 2.5 GPA or higher. Looking for a couple of different English language requirements as well. So if you attended an ESL school and graduated from that program, or took an IELTS exam and scored a 5.5 or higher, or took the TOEFL exam and scored a 61 or higher, those would all make you eligible for admission. As well as a couple of other things we're looking for. The application, obviously, an application fee of $94. The declaration of finances showing that you can afford the tuition here. And official transcripts at the secondary level, post-secondary level, things like that as well. We enroll and admit students in the fall and in the spring, sometimes in the summer, but typically the majority of students enroll in the fall or the spring semester. Receive all of the documents that we need, you know, the application, the fee, transcripts, IELTS or TOEFL scores, things like that. Once we receive all of those things, it's about 2 weeks or so, sometimes less than that, but up to 2 weeks before you would have a decision about acceptance. It's approximately $17,427 for tuition, and then for living expenses we're looking for about $7,800. So approximately $25,000 a year is what you can expect to pay for a year in tuition. I guess my biggest message is to start early, to start looking early, and remember that your grades in secondary education matter and they're important, so take them seriously. Yeah, that's all.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Ann Johnson and I work in the graduate school here at University of Wisconsin-Stout. I process applications, I send admission letters, I also gather what is needed for applications and forward them to the decision maker, which is usually the program director or a committee. Well, we do have a total of 19 master's degrees and 2 EDS degrees. EDS stands for Educational Specialist, which is beyond a master's. It's like 2 years beyond a master's, or halfway to a doctorate if you want to say that. General admission requirements are a GPA of 2.75 on a 4-point scale, although many of our programs require a 3.0. And you don't have to worry about figuring out how your GPA equals on a 4-point scale. We can do that. Our graduate degrees range from 30 credits at a minimum to 60 credits at a maximum. To be full-time, graduate student is 9 credits. Of course, you can take more than that, but that is the minimum for full-time. So depending on how you schedule your student activity here will depend on the length. Normally on an I-20 we will put 2 years or 4 semesters because you don't have to be here for summer, but you can be, you know, just to stay up to date and stay on your plan, I guess. We are in the process of getting approval for 1 doctorate program. The program major will be Career and Technical Education, which would be people that want to teach at the college level, want to be administrators at the college level. That would be a program for them. One thing is good English skills. We want you to be a successful graduate student here at Stout. English is my first language. Well, it's my only language. So because it's easy for me, I guess I can understand how difficult it is, especially when you come from a country where even your lettering is different. So study hard and really be a successful student in your English program, wherever you're getting your English education. Many of our programs require a thesis, that is research and writing, so that's really important to be up on those skills too. And of course there's many resources to help students on campus. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Our community, I feel, is very friendly. It's not large, although if you really need the excitement of a large metropolitan area, we're close to Minneapolis-St. Paul. Ask questions of us, anybody on campus, anybody in the community. If you're out shopping or something and you have a question, just ask somebody, even if it's not somebody employed there. Sometimes I'll see somebody wandering around in Walmart and I'll say, do you want some help? And I don't even work there. So that's my impression, is that it's a friendly community. So don't be afraid to ask questions. And I guess that's all I wrote down.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.